Good morning, Year 6. This is Friday's lesson in week 5 of lockdown. So today we are using simple formulae, okay? Strange pronunciation, but it is correct, formulae. Formulae is more than one formula. From the Latin, for a bit of information for you there, my degree in Italian coming in useful again. So your anchor task today is this. This football is made up of pentagons and hexagons. So the question is, how would you find the perimeter of one of the regular pentagons? So the pentagons are the black shapes here. And what about the regular hexagons? How would you find the perimeter of just one of these hexagon shapes? So it says here, if A is the length of each side, can you write two formulae to show how to calculate the two perimeters? So it's a bit like writing a rule, basically. So how can we figure out the perimeter of these regular pentagons and regular hexagons? If A is the length of each side, that's our substitution again. So if A is some value that we don't know, what do we have to do to that A? Sorry, I was trying to find the A there. What do we have to do to that A to find the perimeter? Okay. So up here with the supporting hands, how many sides are there on a regular pentagon? The black shape here, it's the shape here. If you're not sure, count them. How many sides are there on a regular hexagon? If you're not sure, it's this shape here and the white shapes here, you can count them. This is important. What is special about each side in a regular shape? Very specifically saying a regular pentagon and a regular hexagon. If we've got through all of that, then it says substitute the value 6 centimeters for the side of each shape. Now try 12 centimeters. What do you notice? So can you work out the perimeter of a pentagon where the sides are 6 centimeters and a pentagon where the sides are 12 centimeters? And what do you notice about the answer to them, the perimeters? Okay, so as I keep saying, pause the video, have a go, and then we'll go through the task. I cannot honestly remember if I put it on the next page or not. So I'm going to have a sneaky look. I did. Right. Now, I've just gone forward a page. I don't want you to panic. I will talk you through what it says and what it means. Make sure you've had a go, and then I will explain it to you. What I'm just going to do is put on a screen shade so you're not quite so overwhelmed with everything on there. So, the perimeter of the black hexagon, we're going to go for, pentagon, the black pentagon, we're going to go through first. So perimeter, I'm hoping you've remembered, is the sum of all the sides, so it's all the way around the edge of the shape. And a regular shape, we need to know all sides are equal. If we don't have that information, it's going to be very hard to work out. So we need those two facts. So the perimeter is A, add A, add A, add A, add A. But hopefully we've learnt over the last few days that we can write that differently. So we can actually write that as 5 times A or 5 lots of A. And then we come into an expression, as we did the last couple of days, we can actually write that slightly more simply as 5A. That still just means 5 lots of A or 5 times A. And that is what we call an expression. Okay, hopefully you've heard this vocabulary a little bit now. So to work out the perimeter of a regular pentagon, we can just work out 5A. So here is a formula, which was your objective, remember? A formula for this would be P equals 5A. Now P just simply is standing for a perimeter. It's just a short version of it. P equals 5A is our formula. So 5 times A will give us the perimeter, okay, rather than doing A, add A, add A, add A, add A. Okay, so the second one was the hexagon. So I'll just reveal that bit now. So a hexagon is a 6-sided shape. The perimeter is all around the edge. So this time, if A is the perimeter, we're going to do 6 lots of A because it's a hexagon, there's 6 of them. So instead of writing this out, we can write 6 times A. And then going further into our algebra knowledge, we can actually write that as 6A. And that is again an expression. 6 lots of A or 6 times A. So here we get to the formula bit. The perimeter equals 6A. So our formula can be written as this. P for perimeter equals 6A. P is perimeter, A is whatever the value is of the side of one side of this shape. We don't know what A actually is yet. Okay, in the challenge then, we did know what A was. So if A is 6 centimeters, the perimeter would be 30 centimeters for our pentagon. Okay, 6 times 5 is 30. If the perimeter, if A was 12 centimeters on our pentagon, so 12A is 12 times 5, so the perimeter is 60. And then, just on the next one, on the hexagon, A is 6 centimeters, and we're timesing it by 6, so the perimeter must be 36. And finally, on the hexagon, if this A here is 12 centimeters, we do 12 times by 6, which gets us 72. Hopefully you've managed to see a connection here. If we double the length of the side, it kind of follows on that we double the perimeter. If we double the length of the side, we double the perimeter. Okay, that's all for the anchor task, so I shall be back with your guided video in a moment. See you then.